What's up guys, I'm back in the chop shop and look who's here. The Sonvia made it home. Thanks Graham from GH Haulage. He carted all our cars pretty much the whole way across Australia and they made it back. So now I'm going to give you guys a bit of a damage report. I did have a few bingles, as you would have been able to tell from the last video. So yeah, front guard's pretty haggard. Like, this is all fixable obviously. Bonnet's cactus. I actually broke the bonnet. It like did the old flip up trick because I didn't put the old clips in. That happened last year at Darwin, and it survived another whole year, so that's good. I didn't have any hits this side. Or I did take a massive chunk out the curbing. Sorry, Hidden Valley. And this side, yeah, old Mitch hit me there and snapped all the side skirts. So, and Chop's guard here, which we fixed after I hit the Winton wall a long time ago. All needs replacing. So what I'm going to do is get a full new kit for this thing. All new origin, and give it a bit of a birthday. But I do have an event coming up which I'm trying to do, which is Drift Masters. Won't be using the Beamer because I've got something else coming up that I'm saving that for, which is pretty exciting. Can't tell you guys anything about it at this point. I just got a package in the mail. These are 2 brand new front hubs. I'm going to show you why I'm changing them on the Sonvia, because the one on the, I'm pretty sure it was the driver's side, is absolutely cactus. And I'll show you that in today's video. Got to do a little bit of playing around with the TPS on this in the Motec, because I don't know if anyone's been able to tell, but pretty much the first 10% of the throttle, it's not registering on the TPS. So I don't know if we just need to recalibrate the Motec to the TPS that's on it, or something. There's something not right there, but I'll get Chi to work his magic on that. Pretty much just going to give you guys a full damage report of what happened in Darwin, because the car took a beating, but it's still running and all good to go for the next event. Kind of. We're also going to do a compression test, because that'll be very interesting. This car has now done 3 events successfully, getting the absolute crap beaten out of it, whereas with the old setup we would have lost an engine by now. So one thing's changed. I'm going to leave it at that. See that? That's not good. I really don't know if you can actually tell, but yeah. Your wheel bearing shouldn't be doing that. It's like the rim's loose. And yeah, there's no playing it side on. And yeah, this rim took a massive beating. And I don't know if anything's bent in there yet, but I've got to have a look. Anyway. Doesn't feel notchy. Just there. Alright. Yeah, we're going to change that. Okay, so to do this job real quick, obviously take the rim off. That's the 5 studs here. Pretty simple. Take the caliper off. The rotor will just slide straight off. Then you're going to pop this cap off here. There'll be a nut, and I think it's like a 32 mil. I don't know what size the nut is. Buzz that off, and then your hub should be able to come straight off. Should. Pretty simple to get them off. Just get a screwdriver behind it and slowly tap it until you got a big enough gap to get it in there, and just sort of angle your screwdriver sideways. Simple. Alright, you can see here now that that is flogged out to all buggery. Took a guess, got it wrong. Another guess. Hey! That's 1 1/4. Whatever that is in mil, I don't know. Maybe 30. Anyway, this shouldn't be too hard to get off. Oh, you bastard. So this is where you use a little helping hand from the jack. And just like that. She is loose. Now, but we'll see in a minute. And that should just slide off. Boom. There's the whole hub assembly with the bearings in it that are flogged out. And then just check your stub axle still good. So it's pretty quick to rip off, as you would have seen. That took me like 10 minutes, not even 5. And here is the new one. So these are just a CBC bearing. That's the part number if anyone's keen on it for S14, S15. And they literally come as a whole unit. Oh, and they don't have studs. So yep, I'm gonna have to put those ones in. Kinda wish I'd opened the box up before I pulled that out. And also, it doesn't have the ABS ring on it. So if you do run wheel speed sensors or whatever, I don't even know how you get them off. But I'm not worrying about that. I'm just gonna bung this straight on. Do it up, away you go. But I gotta get the frickin' studs in now. So you pretty much gotta bash them out. It's a bit of a pain, but you just use a block of wood, bash it out, it'll come out, put them in here, and then you've got to literally pull them through evenly. And I usually use wheel nuts to pull them through. I don't know if that's correct, but yeah, that's how I do it. Other guys will sort of press them in. If you've got the press, is what it is. So yeah, now I just got to put the studs in. Okay, so I probably should have shown that process, but stud was there. All I did was put the wheel nut on, so that was sort of flush with the thread there, and then pretend that wheel nut is actually on the thread. Then I gave it a whack with a bombing knocker, and out comes the stud. It just sits on a freaking, it's not a thread, it's just like a knurl, and it just, yeah, sits in that freaking hole, and then when you give it a fair old freaking whack, just pops straight out. So I got all them out, and now I just got to pull them through on this, because yeah, pull them through on that, and we should be sweet. All right, so this is how I'm doing it. This is how I'm putting them back in. So obviously you can see stud is loose. Put a socket over first, then a trusty wheel nut. It's actually not a wheel nut, it's just a nut. That's obviously bigger than that thread. Then I put one of the original wheel nuts on, and that will pull it in dead straight. And you just do it up slowly. So it's flush. And now you have all the studs back in. Whoop. And then just when you do the rim back up for the first time, do them up extra tight just to pull them through that last little bit. I didn't go all the way because I didn't want to freaking wreck the threads. But yeah, they'll probably come out a couple more mil. A couple of them aren't all the way yet, so Yeah, that's how you change a hub. Pretty simple. And now we don't have any sloppy crap in there. But yeah, like I said, the ABS ring, not real sure how you get that off without damaging it. Probably have to heat it up. But yeah, you're on your own with that one. Sorry guys, I don't need that. So now the test to, oh look at that, there's no more play anymore. She is freaking mint. And that is how you change a hub. It's pretty simple, and because this side was stuffed, I just figured I'd change both the front ones because they were only a bit over $100 a hub, so that's pretty cheap when you think about it. It's a whole unit, you don't actually have to change the bearings or whatnot. And I can't remember where I got them from, but you got the part number now guys, so if you need them, there you go. I'm not worrying about the back because they're obviously not showing any signs of failing, and yeah, what's the point in spending money when you don't have to? And in saying that, I don't really need to do the other side, but I'm going to. Let's move on to the next thing, because obviously you had pretty big hits in the front, so I've just checked the steering on this side, and yeah, nothing seems broken or bent or anything like that. The steering rack doesn't feel like it's got any notches in it, which is a bit of a shock, because I did take quite a few big hits. And then yeah, we will get onto the rest of the damage report. It's mainly just exterior, that's it. Oh, actually no. And some noise was coming from the rear, the diff. But thankfully, it's just the diff bushes, I'm pretty sure. And I'll show you them in a sec. Okay, so the front wheel bearings are done. I don't know if I stipulated that once you got it back on the ground, do the wheel nuts up tight, because you'll notice they'll get to a point where they just sort of keep spinning at the same sort of tension. Just keep going till it stops, because like not with a rattle gun or anything, with like a breaker bar, because it's still pulling the thread through the actual hub. And then obviously when it gets really freaking tight and you can't actually move it anymore, stop. Like, use a bit of common sense there. But yeah, and then obviously back them off and redo them with your specified torque settings, whatever that may be. But mine's just FT. Right, I've got the car up in the air now, and yeah, looking through it, it's actually got quite a hiding. But I just want to show you guys the diff bushings. I don't know if you see properly here, but yeah, as you can see here, they are completely flogged out. Now I've actually had this subframe strengthened by my mate Richie, 1110 Engineering, and yeah, because I did actually have it start cracking on me. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to get rubber ones again, I don't think. I think I'll solid mount it, because I've got solid ones in the front there. Those bad boys, so they're all good. But yeah, the rear ones are obviously flogged out, and the diff is sloppy. God, it is so filthy in here. Oh, for those people that wanted to know, I just run stock lower control arms, and then just adjustable, all random suspension arms. Nothing's really the same at all. And yeah, I run a rear sway bar and a front one, and that is a GTR diff, if you didn't know. And I've got 3 fuel pumps. Yep, and a really crappy fuel cell. Anyway, it works. So that's about it. On another note, just letting everyone know, these Advan racing rims will be for sale very soon. Same with the Origin wheels at the front, for extremely good reasons. So if you guys are keen on them, hit me up. They'll be going cheap. Otherwise I'll do them all up, clean them up, paint them and sell them for what they're worth, which is ridiculous money. So they will come with brand new tyres, and yeah, they'll be a bloody bargain. Anyway, getting off topic a bit, but I don't actually have the diff bushings here, so I've got to order them. What else am I going to do? The rest of what I'm going to do with this, I'll rip the oil filter apart, see if there's any material in there, because like I said, it's been 3 events now, this car running sweet on the same engine, which is really freaking good, and we actually have been revving it to 8,000 RPM, which is even better. And yeah, so that's pretty much all we're going to do for this video. I'm going to keep doing a few things, but I'm not going to film it. It's not really interesting. Well, probably is, but anyway, I'm not going to film it. I've got lots happening, but I can't really cram it all into one video, so hopefully tomorrow I might be able to get some diff bushings. We'll see how we go. But I do have another delivery tomorrow, which is pretty cool, and that's going to consume an entire video of putting those parts on, which is kind of giving it away. But anyway, yeah, lots happening. It's pretty exciting, and I am aiming for Drift Masters coming up. I don't quite have everything in place just yet, but yeah, kind of hoping, almost certain that we're going to be doing it, guys. So that's pretty freaking wicked. That'll be in the Sonny. We'll chuck some big boy tyres on it. They're very old, but they should be still good. And yeah, we'll take on the big boys of Australia. All right, let's wrap it up, guys, and we'll see you very soon. Thanks heaps for watching.